Just taking a quick second to jump in with a YouTube super thanks. This one's for you. We've got Jeremy Stewart, 1785, slapping down a $2 bill, man. Definitely appreciate that. Now on to the video. Now it's time for this thing. So this is my Losi, what the heck is this thing called? Baja Ray. This is the version 2 Baja Ray. This thing is a phenomenal truck. This thing really does check a lot of boxes that I like with this type of driving. Now, is this like an ultimate basher? No, this is a scale rig that you really should drive in that. Got to keep in mind, you got to drive the vehicles the way they should be driven. Full trigger! Full trigger! Full trigger! Full trigger! Full trigger! Ooh, just caught that one. A scale RC that you kind of should drive scale. But we're over here, and I've kind of been jumping a couple of RCs. One vehicle didn't really do that well, and I'm not surprised, and it may have actually been already hurt, and I didn't realize it. So we're gonna just take this thing, we're gonna drive this and see what it does over here at the school. I guess that's what it is. All right. Remote on. Truck on 3S. This is a 4S capable RC, but you can hear the ABC just did its thing. It's a 4S capable 4S capable ESC. Dude, do you ever get like screwed up with your words? It's a 4S capable rig. Should you run it on 4S for that scale realism? Nah. Is it cool to have the 4S on tap? It is. But you need to make sure that you maintain like some type of trigger or throttle control. And I've been learning, man. It's a slow process. I'm a toggle switch. I love to just bury that, you know, throttle, push that gas pedal right through the floorboards. I love that. Yeah, so some of these vehicles teach me to learn a little bit of throttle control. It's a good thing. Dude, throttle control, it's really not that bad of a thing. All right. See, look at this thing, dude. This thing is on 3S. And it's a rocket. It is a rocket on 3S. It doesn't need 4S, man. But should it be in dirt? Yeah. Or grass? You know what? Have I ever done like a high-speed run on a field? I don't think I ever have. Let's give it a shot, dude. That thing is just mint. I love how tuned the suspension is on that thing. This field is moist. Ah, damn, looks like somebody took a dirt bike out here and kind of went a little nuts. Now see, this is the BS. No, actually, it looks like a vehicle. Now, see, this is the BS, man. Why do this to a kid's playground, dude? Idiots. That's what they call pure a-hole. So here we go. Thing's way over there. All right, here we go. Full trigger. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This thing is mint. Look at that, dude. Let's go right up there. We'll go way up here, turn around, and just give it. Ready? Full trigger! Oh, this thing's awesome. Oh my God, dude. That is awesome. Full trigger! Look how it floats, dude. Oh, this thing is awesome, man. Full rip, dude. Full trigger. Look at how it just floats, man. This thing is slow. I literally went right into the woods. Here we go. Full trigger. Even with the ruts that the piece of garbage people did. This thing eats it up. Dude, they did ruts everywhere. They really ruined this place. Man, it's tell you, man, sometimes it's those times, man, it makes you say that you hate people, man. Just the way some idiots just have to act. You come into a school and you ruin the property. It makes it so that now the police would potentially stop even somebody like me coming out here. Not that my RC car is gonna wreck stuff, but they could basically say, you know, nobody on property that doesn't belong here. You know what I'm saying? Just look at this crap, dude. It's ruined, the whole field. I do want to check the wheel nuts, because that is something with these that the wheel nuts can kind of come loose. Here I say I gotta check wheel nuts, and I take it on a high bite surface and just take off with it. Just gonna check them real quick. They're probably fine. Good, 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 and good. All right. Love the turning radius of this thing. Look how tight that thing turns, dude. It's like it's got Cybertruck steering. Look at that turn radius. Turn radius is super tight. Awesome, awesome steering. All right. I am going to take it easy. I'm going to take it for a couple of jumps though, because obviously I saw how the other RCs handled it. And yes, is the Kraton designed for this? Yes. Was the Camo X4? No. May have already been broken too, we'll see. Not positive if the Camo X4 probably, like I said, snapped an axle pin. That's why it was getting such a twist. So I am driving it right now how it's not supposed to be, except for that. Doing that stuff is fine, but doing the jump is not what I'm supposed to be doing with this thing, because it does not have air control. And if I keep it slow enough, it'll probably be fine. Look at that. Oh, that was mint. All right, so I did run out of battery on the GoPro, but I am going to continue running it because I'm liking a couple of things. I'm liking a couple of things I could potentially do over here, and that nice float coming the other way is how the truck was designed. It's not designed for the 30-foot, 50-foot high jumps, whatever. It's designed for that scale kind of stuff, and you just got to remember what kind of a driver are you? What floats your boat, man? You know what I'm saying? What floats your boat? And everything floats mine. All right, so still, we just basically flipped over there. Battery died. I realized that's what it was because GoPro had enough juice for me to click it back on, so. All right, so it did like a nice float. And let's see if I can capture that. So it obviously hit here and did a nice float. Look at that, see? That's what it's designed for, dude. Get it going this way, nice little float. Perfect. See? Nice little float. I'm not out here to kill it. Ah, crap. Whoops. Ah, bad hit. That was a rough hit. And I broke the other side of the body. So the body is suffering bad. Boom, nice float. Do another nice float. Ah, damn it. Now the body's really hammered. Well, do I take this piece of the body off? Yeah, I'll take this off, and I'm not gonna put it in my pocket. But there's one piece of the body. So its nose landings are really hard for it. So it did that nice. If I goose it right at the end, or right at the beginning of the jump, seems like it gives it that nice little float that it needs. This, just goose it. Boom. And just know that these landings are very rough. Because there's no slip. There's no slip of the body. I mean, there's no slip of the tires. You know what I'm saying? So when it hits, man, it's a lot of strain on the suspension. Those hits, man, on power, really rough. Let's see how it floats, dude. Floats nice. Full trigger, off trigger. Oh, that was mint. Off trigger. That was pretty slick. That was a full trigger run, but I did come off trigger. Full trigger, off trigger. See, those hits are what are gonna murder this thing. Full trigger, off trigger. But that did mint. That was some full trigger. Full trigger, off trigger. Just to get a float. Full trigger. Full trigger. Off trigger. Nice. Oh. Full trigger. Off trigger. Ah, see? Off trigger. Ah, see? It's getting hurt, man. It's definitely getting hurt. I think I need to take a picture. This truck really does drive pretty mint. Full trigger. So I know I'm gonna need to either tape or get new body stuff, so let's do a full trigger run. Full trigger, off trigger. Look at that. And what the heck was that? Off trigger. Look at that. All right, so a piece of plastic just broke off. It's probably the headlight. Yep, it is. Headlight bucket snapped out. Headlight bucket. I said I was gonna need parts. Is it that side? Yep. Full trigger. Full trigger. Off trigger. Surprisingly, the thing kind of recovered. Full trigger. Damn, this thing can take some abuse. 3S, full trigger. Off trigger. Probably could have given it a little bit of throttle and it would have nailed the bumper like it did. Full trigger. Off trigger. Oh, that's it. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. No pieces parts though. Well, no, that's not pieces parts. Thing gets up and scoots. Oh my god, that was dumb. Oh my god. Full trigger. I think more air is getting under that body. Full trigger. Off trigger. On trigger. Ooh, that hurts. All right. Full trigger. Ah! And it's on its wheels. Full trigger. Off trigger. This thing really is a nice truck, dude. And I am destroying it right now. But it does, it just handles so damn well. How that front wheel just lifts up, dude. Such scale realism. So yeah, if you drive like a bonehead, man, expect there to be issues, dude. This got some body issues, but it was already kind of like destroyed. I was getting to that point. Suspension wise, the thing is handling. It does have the little tiny bit of AVC, but this truck is great. Just keep in mind, if you're a bonehead, dude, you are gonna break this thing. The RC is not designed for trashing or thrashing. But if you do decide to do that, you just know that you're gonna pay. So I'm out here ripping up a couple of RCs, paying the price, but what is that doing? Giving me some smiles for miles. What about you? Sometimes this is what happens. You get into that rhythm, drive, desire of wanting to thrash an RC. You just have to sometimes keep in mind it's the particular car or particular RC that you take out that maybe it's better thrashing that than maybe this. Yeah, it is what it is, man, and I'm gonna pay the price. After all, this is a Losi. Hope to see you on the next one.